said it was slow. You said it was slow.
Emma, true love is complicated.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I am thinking about it now.
How can you even trust her?
I don't know. It's just...
It's just a movie that you have to.
The story begins in a quiet cafe where a young man named Charlie noticed a girl named Emma sitting alone and reading a book. He feels interested in her and decides to talk to her. When he speaks, Emma does not respond, which makes Charlie feel awkward and embarrassed. He goes back to his seat thinking he disturbed her. After a short moment, he gathers courage again and walks back to her to apologize for making her uncomfortable. This time, Emma removes her earbuds and calmly explains what she is deaf in one arm so she did not hear him before. The simple misunderstanding turned into a natural conversation, and both of them start to connect. They talk, smile, and slowly build a bond which leads them to go on a date. This moment show how unaccepted situation can bring two people together. As time passes, Charlie and Emma grow closer and fall deeply in love. After 2 years, they are engaged and planning their wedding. Their relationship looks happy and strong from the outside. They seem to understand each other well and share a peaceful life. However, the story quite suggests that every person had a past, and sometimes these past actions or thoughts can be darker than they appear. One night, while walking together, Charlie and Emma see something shocking. They notice their wedding DJ in a public park using drugs. This moment makes them uncomfortable and confused. Later, they discuss what they saw with their close friend Rikal and Mike. They began to agree about whether they would remove from the wedding, try to defend and say what everyone has done bad things in their life and no one is perfect. This statement lead to the serious and emotional conversation where each person decide to confess the worst thing they have ever done. Mickey goes first and admits that during a dangerous dog attack, he used his girlfriend as a shield to save himself. This relief his fear and selfishness behave in a moment of danger. Then Rachel confesses that she once looked her mentally disabled neighbor in a closet overnight, showing a lack of kindness and responsibility. After that, Charlie shares that he cyber-bullied a classmate so badly that the boy family had to move away, which show his regard and guilty about the past action. These confessions make the atmosphere very heavy and uncomfortable, but the biggest shock is yet to come. Emma hesitated at first, but Then she reveals a dark secret from her past. She say that she said that when she was 15 years old, she had planned to carry out a school shooting. She always admits that she was not born deaf. Instead, she lost hearing in one ear while protecting shooting in the forest. When she accidentally injured herself, however, Emma explained that she never carried out her plan. Around the same time, a real shooting happened in a nearby place, and seeing the pain and suffering it caused changed her completely. She decided to assume after plan and instead choose a better path in life. After that, she becomes someone who support gun control and speak against violence. This relationship, this revelation shocks everyone deeply, especially Rachel, who became very angry because her cousin was paralyzed in a shooting accident. The group mood completely changed, and Emma is no longer seen in the same way. Charlie is also deeply disturbed by what he hears. He begins to question his relationship and wonders if he truly now even thought she never communicated the crime. The fact that she once planned something so dangerous creates fear and debate in his mind. This moment become the turning point of story when love, trust, and the past began to collide, setting the stage for the problem that will follow. After Emma reveals her dark secret, Charlie's mind becomes full of confusion and fear. He cannot stop thinking about what she said, even thought Emma never actually did anything violent. The idea that she once planned something so dangerous deeply affects him. He starts to feel uncomfortable around her, and his and this belief and this behavior slowly began to change. Their relationship, which once felt strong and loving, now become uh, tense and dangerous. Charlie begins to question everything, including whether he truly now Emma and whether he can trust her in the future. Emma, on the other hand, feels hurt and isolated because she can sense that Charlie is pulling away from her. As the day passes, both of them try to continue their wedding preparation, but things are no longer the same. Their conversation feel forced, and there is no silence distance growing between them. They avoid talking deeply about the issue, but it remains present in their minds all the time. At the same time, their friends are also affected by the situation. Rachel becomes distant from Emma because she cannot accept what she has heard, especially due to her personal connection to a real shooting accident. The strong friendship they can friendship they once had start to break apart, leaving Emma feeling even more alone. Things become more complicated when Charlie goes to work and talk to his co-work Misha. Co-work Misha. Misha. He asks her a question, trying to understand his own feeling. He asks how she would react if she found out that her partner had once planned a school shooting. Miss Ha responds very seriously and say what she would report it to the police immediately. This answer shocked Charlie and increased his fear even more. She realized what other people might also what other people might also see Emma in a negative and dangerous way. Feeling overwhelmed, Charlie leaves the conversation and become emotionally unstable when Misha follow him to comfort him. He breaks down and show his visibility. In this emotional moment, Charlie makes a mistake. He kisses Misha and start getting physically close to her. However, before things go too far, he suddenly stops. This moment shows that Charlie is not fully in control of his emotions and is trying to escape from his confusion and pain. Even thought he stops, the damage is already done. This accident creates another layer of tension and guilt in the story. Charlie now has to deal not only with Emma past but also with his own action. Meanwhile, Emma is facing her own struggle. Rachel obviously decides that she does not want to attend the wedding anymore. This hurt Emma deeply because Rachel is not just a friend but someone very important in her life. Charlie tries to fix the situation and convince Rachel to come back, but the relationship between Rachel and Emma is already damaged. The trust and worth they once shared is no longer there. Charlie also has an uncomfortable meeting with Rachel's cousin and also be Samatz, who is paralyzed due to a shooting accident. During this meeting, Charlie feels extremely nervous and guilty. He tries to defend Emma and say what Samraths would like her, but his words found forced and guilty. This scene shows how deeply the situation has affected Charlie's mental state. He is trying to hold everything together, but inside he is falling apart. As the wedding day gets closer, the pressure continues to build. Charlie and Emma still trying to move forward with their plans, but the emotion distance between them keeps growing. Their love is now mixed with debate, fear, and guilty. Both of them are struggling in different way, and it become clear that something is about to go very wrong. This part of the story show how one trust from the past can slowly destroy relationships, friends, and trust even if one actual crime was communicated. As the wedding day finally arrives, the atmosphere is filled with tension instead of happiness. What would have been a joyful and memorable day for Charlie and Emma slowly turns into an emotional disaster. Friends and guests gather, but there is an uncomfortable feeling in the air. Everyone seemed to be everyone seemed to be hiding their true thoughts, especially after everything that has happened in the past few days. Emma tries to stay calm and strong, but inside she has anxiety and overwhelmed. Charlie also looks nervous and distracted, showing what she is still struggling with his feeling. During this wedding ceremony, things begin to fall apart when Rachel gives her speech. Instead of being warm and sportive, her words are possessive, aggressive, and full of hidden anger. She indirectly criticizes Emma for hiding such a serious truth and also blame Charlie for ignoring it. Her speech makes the situation even more uncomfortable, and the guests start to feel that something is wrong. Emma becomes emotionally shaken after hearing Everything that she was trying to hold together suddenly collapsed. Charlie's action confirmed
feeling
her fear
stressed
that their
and
relationship
unable
is
to
no
handle
longer
the
stable or
pressure.
honest.
Emma goes to
Meanwhile,
the
Charlie is
bathroom
forced to face
claim
the
herself
while
conviction
she
of
is
what
there.
he did.
She
Later, he
overhears
gives
a
a speech in
conversation between
front of
Misha
everyone
and
trying to fix
Misha
the
and other guests.
situation.
They are
He
talking about a
expresses
school shooting,
his
which
love for
immediately
Emma
makes
and
Emma
tells the guest
permeate.
what she
She
never
begins
actually did
to
anything
believe
wrong.
that people
He
are
tried to protect her
gossiping
image,
about her
but
past
at the
and
same time,
judge
he
her
confused
behind
what
her
he
back.
kissed Misha
This fear
and
increases
apologized for his
more
mistake.
dangerous, and she starts to feel
Instead of
what
solving
she is
anything, Charlie
being
speak create more
exposed and
tension.
dangerous on
Blake,
her
who is
own
Misha's
wedding day.
partner, become
Emma
furious
quickly
after
goes to Charlie
hearing
and
his
tells him
physically
about what she
attacks Charlie.
heard.
The situation
Her
quickly turns
fear
into a
turned
fight,
into
and the
anger,
wedding becomes completely
and
out of
she
control.
decides to
Guests
confront the
guests are
situation
shocked. The
directly.
emotions are
She brings
running high,
Misha
and what
into
was
the room and
supposed
start
to be beautiful
questioning her.
celebration turns into
However,
a public
Misha
disaster.
misunderstands the situation
Emma, unable
completely.
to
She
handle
thinks Emma
the
is
situation anymore,
comforted,
decide to leave. She walks away from the wedding,
her
ignoring
about
Charlie
what
calls
happened
and
between her and
message.
Charlie
This
early. In
decision
a moment
show
of
what
panic,
she is
Misha
emotionally
reveals the truth by saying what
emotionally
Charlie
disturbed
was
and no
the
longer able
ones
to
who
continue the
kissed
relationship
her
in
first.
its current
This
state.
sudden
Charlie is left.
confusion
Charlie is
shakes
left
Emma
behind,
deeply.
hurt,
She was already
confused, and
dealing with emotional
alone.
pain,
Finally,
and now
realized the
she
full
discovered that Charlie has
consequence of his
betrayed
action.
her trust.
This
And
part of the
she
story
discovered that Charlie
represent the emotional
destroy
claim of the
her
film.
trust. This
Where
moment completely
everything
breaks
breaks
Emma
apart.
emotionally.
Secret
Everything
are
that she was
exposed.
truly
True
hold
is
together suddenly collapse.
truth is destroyed. True is destroyed, and relationship collapse in front of everything. It show how unresolved past issue, fear, and poor decision can lead to completely emotional destruction, especially when communication and trust are lost. After this dangerous accident of wedding, everything become quiet and empty. The celebrities is over, but instead of happiness, there is only pain and regret. Charlie is left alone both physically and emotionally. He is injured from the fight, and more importantly, he is broken from inside. He has lost Emma, damaged his relationship, and is now forced to face the sequence of his action. All the confusion, fear, and mistake finally catch up to him, and she realizes how much he has reneged. Time passes, and Charlie is showing in a very low and miserable stage. One day, he goes to a dinner what he and Emma used to visit together. The place hold memories of their happiness time when their relationship was simple and full of love. Now he sat there alone thinking about everything what happened. His face show re- his face show his face show guilty sadness and a deep sense of loss. It feel like he is remembering the past and wishing things had turned out differently. When something unaccepted happens, Emma arrives at the dinner and sits across from him. When every unaccepted happens, Emma arrives at the dinner and sits across from him. There is no anger, no shouting, and no immediate confrontation. Instead, there is a quiet and emotional moment between them. Both of them have gone thought pain, and now they face each other again, but in a different way. They are no longer the same people. They are no longer the same people be as before. Their experience have changed them. In a surprise and symbolic moment, they introduce themselves to teach others as if they are meeting for the first time. The action is very meaningful. It suggests that they are trying to leave behind their painful past and start fresh. Instead of focusing on their mistake, they are choosing to see each other in a new light. It is not clear whether they will fully rebuild
their relationship, but this moment show a possibility of a new beginning as they had as they hold hand and smile gently. The film ends on a hopeful but uncertain note. The story does not give a clear answer about their future, but it leaves the audience thinking about forgiveness, growth, and second chance. It shows that people are not only defined by their past mistake but also by their ability to learn, change, and move forward. This final part of the film highlights its main message: relationship are fragile and trust can be easily broken, but with understanding and efforts, there is always a chance to rebuild. It also reminds us that everything has a past, but what truly matters is now we choose to deal with it in a present. The story of the drama is not just about a relationship between Charlie and Emma, but about human nature. The film shows that every person carries something hidden inside them. At the beginning, all the characters looks normal and good, but as the story moves forward, their dark side slowly come out. The confusion scene is very important because it reveals that no one is perfect. Everyone has done something wrong, but society react differently depends on how serious that mistake is. This create a question in the viewer mind: should people be judged only by their worst thought or action, or should they be given a chance to grow and change? Emma character represent guilt and transformation. She once had a very dangerous thought, but she never acted on it. Instead, she changed her path and become someone who stand against violence. They show that people can improve and become better over time. However, the film also showed that even if a person change, society society may not easily accept them. Emma is judged not for what she did, but for what she once planned to do. This create a powerful emotional conflict where her present present self is fighting against her past identity. Charlie character represents confusion and moral struggle. He loves Emma, but after hearing her secret, he becomes afraid. His fear slowly turns into a distance, and instead of facing the situation with maturity, he makes poor decision. His mistake with Misha show that when people are emotionally weak, they sometimes try to escape instead of solving problem. Charlie is not a bad person, but he is not strong enough to handle the truth. This make his character realistic because many people react to the same way in difficult situations. The film also explore how society react to sensitive topic like violence and the trauma. Right, Rachel Reach is very emotional because her personal life is connected to a real place. This show what people opinion are often influenced by their own experience. What seem forgivable to one person may be unacceptable to unacceptable to other. This create this create conflict not only between character but also in the minds of the audience. Another important theme in the film is trust. At the start, Charlie and Emma trust each other completely, but one truth change everything. The story now how trust can be once broken, it is very difficult to rebuild. The wedding scene represents the completely breakdown of trust, where secrets, lies, and emotions explode in front of everyone. It is a moment where all hidden tension come into the open. The ending of the film is very symbolic and open to inter pretensions when Charlie and Emma meet again and introduce themselves like strangers. It's suggests a fresh start. It means they are trying to forget the pain of the past and see each other without judged. However, the film does not clearly say whether they will succeed or fall or fail. This open ending allow the audience to think deeply and decide what they believe will happen next. Overall, the drama teaches what people are complex and imperfect. It shows that love is not always simple and something the truth can be difficult to accept. The film asks an important question: can we truly forgive someone for their for the past, and can we move forward without fear? It also reminds us that growth is possible, but it's require understanding, honesty, and emotional strength. This deep and realistic message is what make the story powerful and meaningful. The story of the story of the drama become even deeper when we look closely at the small moment and emotional detail between the character. In the beginning, Charlie and Emma relationship feels very natural and real. Their first meeting in the cafe is not perfect, but that is what makes it special. It shows that their connection is basic on honesty and simple human interaction. Emma hearing conditions also plays an important role in her character. It is not just a physical detail but a symbolic. It shows what sometimes people do not fully hear or understand each other. Even in a relationship, this idea become more important later in the story when emotional misunderstanding start to grow between them as their relationship deepens over 2 years. The film quietly show how comfortable they become with each other. They build routines, shares private jokes, and create a life that feels safe. But this comfort also hides a deeper truth. The film suggests that may relationship looks perfect on the surface, but people often hide parts of themselves because they are afraid of beginning judged. Emma hides her past because she fear losing Charlie, and his and this fear become real when the truth finally come out. The scene where they see using drugs is more important than its first appearance. It is not just about behave but about judgment. Charlie and Emma are quick to question character based on one moment. This connects directly to what later happened to him. Emma, just like they judged Pauline, others began to judge Emma for her past. This create a strong tension in the story, showing how especially people from opinion without understanding the full situation. This confusion seen in the emotional core of the film. Each confusion is shocking in its own way, but it is also reveals something about human nature. Mix confuse show fear and selfless survival. Rachel's confused show a lack of empathy and responsibility. Charlie's confused show how words and online action can deeply hurt others. These confusion prepare the audience for Emma revelation, which is the most serious of all. When Emma share her secret, the silence in the group become very powerful. It is not just shock but also fear and judgment. This moment change how everyone seem her. Emma past is explained in a very emotional way. She was young, confused and angry when she had to choose dangerous thought. Her injured while protecting with a gun is a physically remind of that dark time in her life. However, the film makes it clear that she changed after seeing real violence happen in her community. This transformation is very important because it shows what people can learn from reality and make better choice. But the story also show what even if a person change internally, the outside world may still see them as who they were before. Charlie's reaction is slow but powerful at first. He does not say much, but this silence show this internal struggle. Be- he begins to look at Ima differently even in small moment. He his body language change, his tone become cold and his emotional distance grows. The film used these small details to show how relationships can start breaking without loud agreements. His conversation with Misha is another key moment because it represents his need for validations. He wants someone to tell him how to feel, but instead he receive a reaction what increase his fear. This moment between Charlie and Misha is not just about cheating, but about emotional weakness. Charlie is not thinking clearly. He is over and looks for comfort. When he realizes what he is doing, he stops, which shows that he still has some control and regarded. However, the situation because complicated because even a small mistake can have big conviction, especially in an already relationships. Multiple, the wedding scene is carefully built with emotional pressure and from all sides every character enter the image with unresolved feeling. The speech, conversation, and small interaction of all carry hidden tension. When Rachel gives her speech, it feels like controlled and indirect way. Emma's reaction in the bathroom show how fear and anxiety can change a person thinking. He begins to assume that everyone is talking about her, which show her mental stress and insecurity. The final confrontation between Emma and Charlie and Misha is a perfect example of misunderstanding and emotional explosion. Emotional misunderstanding, emotional explosion. Misha confused about Charlie kiss come out in worst possible moment, turning everything into danger. Charlie's public apology is meant to fix things, but instead it expose more truth and create more damage. This show what sometime honesty, if expressed at the wrong time and in the wrong way, can make situation worse instead of better. The ending scene in the dinner is simple but powerful. There is no dramatic word and only quiet understanding. By introducing themselves again, Charlie and Emma are not erasing their past, but they are choosing not to let it control their future. This moment suggests that healing is possible, but it requires both people to left to go or judged and fear. The film ends with giving a clear answer, which make the more realistic because real life does not always have perfect ending. In the end, drama tells a very deep and emotional story about love, fear, judgment, and change. It shows that people are not black and white; they are complex and dangerous. The film encourages the audience to think carefully before judging others and to understand that everyone is fighting their own internal battle. And also be the drama, the main moral of the drama is that a person should not be judged not that a person should not be judged only by their past, but by who they have become in present. The film showed that human beings are not perfect, and everyone has made mistake or made dark thoughts at some point in life. Emma characters represent this idea very strongly. When she was young, she had a dangerous and harmful plan, but she never acted on it. More importantly, she realized her mistake and completely changed her thinking. She chose a better path and become someone who stand against violence. This teaches us that people can grow, learn, and improve. However, the film also show that society is often quiet to judge and slow to forgive. Even when a person change, others may still see them as who they other other may still see them as who they were before. This create a powerful message. What we should try to understand people deeply before judging them. Another important moral of the story is that truth is powerful, but it can also be dangerous if not handled with care. In the film, the truth about Iman's past comes out during a casual conversation, but it changes everything. It damages relationship, create fear, and break trust, and break trust. This show what honesty is important, but timing and understanding are also very important. Sometimes the sometime the way trust is shared can affect people more than the trust itself. The film teaches that when we share something serious or sensitive, we should be prepared for the emotional it, impact it may have no others. The story also highlight that trust is the foundation of every relationship. At the beginning, Charlie and Emma trust each other completely, but one revelation start to break the trust. Once trust is damaged, it becomes very difficult to rebuild. Charlie's reaction show how fear and destroy trust even when there is no real harm done. Emma did not comment any crime, but Charlie trust it shaking because but Charlie's trust is shaken because of what she once planned. Later, Charlie himself breaks trust by kissing Misha. This show what trust is not only about the past but also about present action. The film teaches that trust requires honesty, emotional strength, and understanding from both sides. Another strong moral in the film is what fear can control our decision if we are not emotionally strong. Charlie's character show his clarity. Instead of claiming understanding Eamon's past, he left fear took he left fear take over his mind. His our mind. This fear leads him to confuse, distance, and poor decision. This mistake with Misha happens because he is emotionally weak at the moment. This teaches us that fear can make us act in way we later regretted. It is important to face difficult situation with maturity and courage instead of running away from them. The film also teaches what everyone has a hidden side what other may not see. At the beginning, all the characters seem normal and good, but during the confusion scene, their hidden truth come out. This show what no one is completely in connect or perfect. People carry guilt, regardless, and secret inside them. This moral encourage the audience to be less judgmental and more understanding. Instead of seeing people as completely good or bad, we should accept that everyone is complex. Another important message is about how personal experience shape our reactions and judgments. Rachel's strong reaction to Iman's confusion is influenced by her personal pain. Her cousins make it possible for her to forgive or understand Ima. This show what people opinion are often emotionally rather than logical. The film teaches that we should try to separate personal pain from fair judgment, although it is not always easy. The story also explored the idea what one mistake or one truth can change everything in life. Before the confusion, everything in Charlie and Emma's life seemed perfect, but one moment of honesty changed their relationship, their friendship, and their future. This teaches that life is unpredictable, and even a single moment can have a hug impact. It reminds us to be careful with our actions and words because they can have long lasting effects. Another moral of the film is that running away from problem only make them worry and danger. Charlie's avoid having an open and honest conversation with Emma after hearing their secret. Instead of facing the issue directly, he lets his confusion grow. This leads to more mistake and misunderstanding. The film show what communication is very important in any relationship. Problems should be discussed openly and honestly. Otherwise, they will grow and cause more damage. The ending of the film gives us a very deep moral about second chance and new beginning. When Charlie and Emma meet again and introduce themselves like stranger, it symbolizes a fresh start. It shows whatever after pain, mistakes, and broken trust, there is still a possibility to start again. However, this does not mean what everything will be perfect. It is simple show that people can choose to try again with a new perspective. This teaches that forgiveness and the growth are possible, but they require efforts and understanding for both sides. The film teaches that love alone is not enough to maintain a relationship. Charlie's and Emma love each other, but their relationship still falls apart because of fear, lack of trust, and poor communication. This show what a strong relationship need more than just love. It needs honesty, patience, emotional strength, and the ability to accept each other. Without these qualities, even the strongest love can break. The second part of the moral focus on the forgiveness, understanding, and emotional growth. The story show that everyone has a past and no one is perfect. Emma's past was dark, but she chose a better path. This teaches that people can change and growth is possible if we learn from our mistake. However, the film also show what change is not always easy for others to accept. Rachel's strong reaction reminds us that personal experience affect how we judge others. Her anger is not just about Ima but about her own pain and trauma. This teaches the people judgment are often by emotions rather than fact, and understanding someone fully requires empathy and patience. Another important moral is that emotional can cold could judged and cause mistakes. Charlie loves Emma, but when he hears about her past, fear and confusion take over. Instead of facing the truth calmly, he left debate and insecurity affect his action. This show that even good people can make wrong choice when they are emotionally damaged. The incident with Misha highlights his future. Charlie speaks comfort but ends up making a mistake. What harms this relationship? The story teaches that emotions control and thoughtful decision make are very important in a relationship and life. The film also the trust is fragile and take efforts to build. As first Charlie and Emma completely trust each other, but once debate and secret come into lights, trust begins to crumble. The story teaches that trust is not just about honesty, it is also about consistency, understanding and emotional support. When trust breaks, even small action can cause big damage. This is showing during the wedding, where misunderstanding and emotional tension escalate into danger. The moral is clear: building trust is easy, but once it is broken, rebuilding it takes time, patience, and sincere effects. Another key lesson from the story is communication is asymmetry is very relationship. In every relationship, the film show how silence and silence and can create misunderstanding. Emma fears Charlie's misunderstanding her fears, and Misha misinterpretation Emma confrontation. These small misunderstandings grow into big dangerous situation because the character do not openly discuss their feeling. The moral here is that honesty and open communication is the foundation of the strong relationship. Without it, love, friendship, and trust can all fail. Finally, the story teaches the importance of the second chance and a fresh beginning. Even after after this situation and heartbreaks, Charlie and Emma meet again at their dinner and choose to start new. They symbolize hope, forgiveness, and personal growth. Life may not easy the past, but people can decide to see each other differently and move forward. The moral is that mistake, regards, and even serious condition do not have to define our lives. If people are willing to forgive, understand, and learn, they can create new opportunity for love, friendship, and happiness. The movie get a remarkable positive response. This is a huge success. On the other hand, the movie get a positive response, multiple star cast, good effects. Another, the movie get the drama is that past does not define our. Another part, another important lesson from the drama movie is that the past does not define who we are, but it shapes who we can become. Iman's past was dangerous and dark, but she has consistently choose to change her life. She did not act on her violence thought she and instead she become an advocate for good cause like gun control. This show what people are capable for reflection and transformations. The story teaches the audience that no one should be permanently judged for their past mistakes or thoughts. If they have worked to become better, growth is a choice, and people can also try to improve themselves even after serious misstep or wrong decision. The story also highlights that fear and insecurity and can damage relationship. Charlie's fear and of Emma past leads him to emotional distance, confusion, and poor judgment. His insecurity make him question their love and even makes mistake that hurt Emma. The moral there is that fear, when not managed properly, can renew even the strongest relationship. This teaches viewers that misunderstanding, understanding, patience, and self control when dealing with sensitive truth in love and friendship. Avoiding problem or reacting out of fear can create bigger problem in the long run. The film also teaches that judgment and the other can harm people deeply. Rachel judged Emma harshly because of her personal connection to a real shooting incident. Misha
The production of the
Ammon's
drama is a very
confrontations
important part
with
of the understanding
a
how
collapse
this
in
film
conflict.
was
This
created
show
and
how
why
quickly
it feels so
misunderstanding
real
and
and emotional.
can create
The
tension and
process
hurt
begins with
feeling.
what
The
is
story encourages
called
audience to
principal
look behind
photograph, which
initial
means the main filming of the
impression and
movie.
try to
This
understand the
start on
full
October 21,
truth before
2024 in
forming
the
opinion.
United Kingdom.
It is empathy,
Choosing the
patience, and the
United Kingdom as the starting location
importance of considering
shows
someone
that the
else
filmmakers
property.
want a
Another part of the
controlled and
story is a very
professional
good movie. Get a
environment to
positive
begin
response.
the
You can
shoot.
must
The
watch
UK
this
is now
story
for
because you
having
can lot
experienced
of things to learn
films,
of this movie stories.
advanced studios, and strong production support. Starting the film, they are allowed to team to carefully build the foundation of the movie, including important indoor scene, emotional moment, and character-driven sequence and character-driven sequence. As the film continued, the production moved to different locations in the United States. One of the key locations was Boston. Boston is a city now for its mix of modern life and historical background. This makes it a place, this makes it a perfect place for emotional and relationship basic stories. The streets, cafe, and public space of Boston help create a natural and realistic setting that match the tone of the film. When viewers watch these scenes, they feel like the story is happening in a real world, not just a financial environment. This is very important for a film like the drama, which focus on human emotions and relationships. In additional to Boston, the production also took place in New York City and Los Angeles. These cities are very popular in the filming industry because they offer different type of visual environment. New York City brings energy, environment, and a scene of busy life which can reflect the emotional and pressure in the story. On the other hand, Los Angeles is often associated with the entertainment world and modern lifestyle, which adds another layer to the film's setting. By adding multiple cities, the filmmakers create a diverse and dynamic background that support the emotional journey of the characters. The production team did not only focus on the big cities, they also filmed in smaller towns like Andover. In these smaller locations are important because they add realism and simplicity to the story. While big cities show complexity and pressure, small towns show quiet life and personal connection. This balance helps the audience feel different emotional tone thought out the movie. It also make the story more relatable for viewers from different backgrounds. And also with the movie, the drama movie production take multiple months and years to develop the movie. After important part of the production was the film that took place in other cities, this team spent around 2.9 million in this location alone. They show that the filmmaker was serious about creating high quality visual and realistic scenes. Lucina is known for its unique landscape, lighting, condition, and filming opportunities. By investing a large amount of money there, the production team ensured that certain scenes would look visually rich and emotionally powerful. This kind of investment often improves the overall quality of the film and makes it more engaging for the audience.
The music of the film was composed by the Daniel, who is a well-known composer in the film industry. Music play a very important role in a movie like the drama Sign. The story is emotional and character driven. The background score helps the audience feel that the character are going thought. Soft music can make romantic scene more touching, while instant music can make dramatic scene more powerful. Daniel work likely adds deep to the story, guiding the audience emotion without needing to many words. Casting is another key element in the production process. In October 2024, multiple star casts joined the cast. Alan joined to the cast of the film, bringing in talented actor is very important because they give life to the character, and strong actor can make even a simple scene feel meaningful and real. Their performance help the audience connect with the story on a deeper level. Good casting also ensure that the character feel natural and believable, which is especially important in a film focused on relationship and emotions. After the production was completed, the next important step was the release of the film. The drama had its premiere on 17 March 2026 at the DGA Theatre Complex in Los Angeles. A premiere is a special event where film is shown for the first time to select audience, including critics, journalists, and film industry professionals. This event is very important because it creates the first impression of the film. The reaction from this event can this event can influence how the movie is received by the general public. Reviews and also the movie response is very good. The movie get a practically experience and good part of word of mouth. Premiere are not just about showing the film, they are also about building excitement and attention. Actor, directors, and other team members attend the event, and media coverage helps awareness. For a film like the drama, which focuses on emotional storytelling, early reviews can play a big role in attracting the audience. Film was officially released in the United States on 3 April 2026. This is when the general public could watch the movie in theaters. The release date is very important in the film industry because it affects the film's success. Releasing a movie at the right time can increase its chance of reaching a large audience. For example, films released during holiday season or special weekend often get more attention. The marketing of the drama was created different from traditional methods. Instead of only a single trailer and poster, the marketing team from A24 used a unique idea to attract audience. On December 8, 2025, they contracted the editors of the Boston Globe with the special request. They asked to pass a regular volume so they could place an advertisement in a unique position. The next day, they published a fake engagement announcement connected to the film. This was very smart marketing move because it watched the theme of the movie, which is about relationship and engaging readers who say the announcement become curious and wanted to know more. This type of marketing is effective because it feels natural and interesting instead of looking like a normal advertisement. After this, on December 10, 2025, a teaser trailer was released. A teaser trailer is usually short and does not reveal the full story. Its main purpose to create excitement and curiosity by using small glimpses of the film. It makes the audience want to watch the full movie. This step is very important because trailers are often the first visual introduction of a film for the audience. The production process of the drama was not only about filming scene but also about carefully meaning time, people, and creative decisions when a movie is filmed in multiple locations like the United Kingdom, Boston, New York City, Los Angeles, and other towns and cities. It requires strong planning and coordination. The production team had to move equipment, arrange schedule for actors, and make sure every scene matched the story perfectly. This kind of large-scale production show how much effort goes into creating a film that feels smooth and natural on screen. Every location had its own challenge, such as weather condition, uh, travel agreements, and meaning local crews. But overcoming these challenges helped improve the overall quality of film. Another important aspect of production is the visual style of the movie. The filmmakers likely use different lighting techniques, camera angles, and colors to match the emotional method of each scene. For example, romantic scene may have often lighting and warm colors, while in tense or dramatic scene may can use dark tone and close-up shoot. This visual storytelling helps the audience feel the emotions without needing too much dialogues in a film like the drama where emotions and relationships are the main focus. The visual details play a very important role in making the story more powerful and engaging. The role of music created by Daniel become even more important when we look deeper into the film. Music is used to guide the audience feeling, thought out the story during emotional scenes. Soft and slow music can make the moment more touching. While during intense scenes, strong music can increase tension. Good background music work quality in the background, but has a strong emotional impact. It helps connect the audience to character and makes important scene more memorable. When it comes to the release of the film, timing and promotion are very important. After the premiere at the DGA theater complex, the film start gaining attention from critics and media. Early reviews with positive or mixed help create discussing around the movie. People often decide to watch a film based on what they hear from critics or social media. This means that the first reaction to the film play a big role in its success. The official release on April 3, 2026 allowed the film to reach a worldwide audience. At this stage, marketing become even more important. The unique marketing strategy by A24 helped the film stand out from others. Instead of using only traditional advertisement, they create a story like promotional thought a newspaper. The fake engagement announcement published in the Boston Globe made the audience curious because it felt real and connected to the everyday life. This type of creative marketing is very effective because it blends fiction with reality, making people more interested in the story. The teaser trailer also played a key role in marketing. It gave a small preview of the film tone, character and emotional depth without revealing too much. A good teaser creates question in the audience mind, encouraging them to watch the full movie to find answer. This is a common strategy in the film industry, but its success depends on how well it capture attention. Another important part of the marketing is audience engagement. Once the trailer and the promotion are released, people start discussing the film online, sharing their opinion and creating acceptation. This word of mouth promotion is very powerful because people trust recommendation from others. If the film creates strong emotional reaction, it is more likely to be talked about and shares. Overall, the production, release and marketing of the drama show how much planning, creativity, and efforts are needed to make a film successful. It is not just about telling a story but also about presenting it in the best possible way and reaching the right audience every step from filming in different locations to create unique marketing strategies plays an important role in shaping how the audience experience the movie. Another important part of the production of the drama is how the filmmaker focus on the creating a realistic and emotionally strong atmosphere. It is a story that depends heavily on relationship and human feeling. The actors perform a very important the casting of talented actor building and help brings deep and authenticity to the film. And actors in such movies are not just performing lines, they are expressing complex emotions like fear, love, guilty and confusion. The director and producer team likely worked closely with the actor to ensure that every scene felt natural and believable. This kind of detailed perform makes the audience connect deeply with the character. The production also involved carefully attention to small details such as costumes, set design, and props. These elements may seem minor, but they help create a complete and realistic world. For example, the way characters dress can show their personalities, mood, and social background. Similarly, the design of location like cafes, homes, and public space adds to the overall feeling of the film. In the drama, these details help support the emotional tone of the story and make each scene feel genius. Another key element is editing, which happens after filming is complete. Editing is the process of selecting and arranging scene to create a smooth and meaningful story. In a film like the drama, editing is very important because it's control the pacing and emotional flow. Slow and quiet scene allow the audience to feel the character emotions, while in faster scene increase tension and drama. Good editing ensures that the story move naturally and keep the audience engaging from beginning to end. The release phase of the film also involves the strategic planning after the premiere at the DGA theater complex. The filmmakers and distributors carefully monitored audience reaction and reviews. These early response help shape the film promotion. If certain aspects of the movie are perceived such a performance or emotional depth, they are highlighted in advertisement to attract more viewers. This show how important feedback in the film industry. Marketing of the drama continued to build on its unique and creative approach. The campaign by A24 focused on marketing the audience feel personally connected to the story instead of showing everything directly. The marketing create curiosity and emotional interest. The fake engagement announced is the Boston Globe was not just a promotional trick, it reflects the film's central theme of relationship and hidden trust. This made the marketing feel like a part of the story itself, which is a very effective way to engage the audience. Social media and online discussing also played a role in spreading awareness about the film. After the teaser trailer was released, people start sharing their opinion and theories. This type of interaction increases excitement and makes the film more popular before it's officially released. When audience feel emotionally connect to the story even before watching it, they are more likely to go to the cinema. Finally, the success of a film like the drama depends on how well all these elements come together. Production, releasing, and marketing are not separate processes. They are all connected. A strong production create a good film as well. Planned releasing brings to it the right audience, and create marketing makes people interested in watching it. Together, these elements ensure that the story reaches viewers in the most impactful way possible. Another important aspect of the production of the drama is how the filmmaker focused on creating emotional, realistic thought, direction and storytelling choice. The director like guided every scene with a clear vision, making sure that the emotions felt natural and not uh, fake. In a film like this, small experience, pause in dialogue, and body language are very important. Instead of relying only on big dramatic moment, the film builds the impact thought, quiet and meaningful scene. This kind of direction requires patience and attention to details, as even a simple look between character can carry deep meaning. In production team had to ensure that every scene matched the emotional tone of the story. Sound design is another key part of the production that adds a deep depth to the film. Besides music by Daniel, the use of natural sound like footsteps, background noise, and silence can make scene feel more real. For example, silence and emotional scene can sometimes be more powerful than music. It allows the audience to focus on the character feeling and creates a strong emotional connection. These stable sound cues help make the film more impressive and engaging. The real strategy of the film so likely consider the target audience. The drama is an emotional and relationship focused movie, so it's appeal to viewers who enjoy deep and meaningful stories. By releasing it the theaters after a well-planned premiere at the DGA theater complex, the filmmakers ensured that it first reached criticized and serious film viewers. It helps to build uh, excitement and create a discussion about the film theme and performance. Once the film gained attention, it became sure to attract a worldwide audience. Marketing continued to play a strong role even after the film release. The creative strategy by A24 focused on the storytelling rather than just promotion. Instead of showing too much of the film, they kept moving. They kept some they kept some mystery to maintain audience curiosity. This approach is effective because it encourages people to watch the movie to fully understanding the story. The use of real lifestyle content like the engagement announcement in the Boston Globe helped blur the line between fiction and reality, make the film feel more personal and relatable. Another important factor is how audience reaction influence the long-term success of the film. After watching the drama, viewers are likely to share their thoughts with friends, families, and online communities, which word of mouth promotions is one of the strongest form of marketing. If a film creates strong emotional reaction, people naturally talk about it more. This helps the film reach a large audience without needing traditional advertisement method. The film journey from production to release show how much efforts is required behind the scene. Every stage from planning location and casting actor to editing scene and promoting the film plays a role in shaping in the final product. It is not just about making a movie, but about creating an experience for the audience. The combination of strong production, thoughtful release, tragedy, and creative marketing ensured that the drama leave a lasting impression on viewers. In that, this part of the process teach the filmmaking is a combination of art and planning, creativity. Ideas must be supported by careful and smart promotion. When all these elements work together, they help turn a simple story into a powerful cinematic experience that audience can connect with and remembers. In the final stage of understanding the production, release, and marketing of the drama, is the important to look at how all these elements come together to create a lasting impact on the audience. Filmmaking is not just about shooting scene and telling a story. It is about creating a complete experience from the very beginning of the production. Every discussion, such as choosing location, casting actor, designing set, and composing music, was made to support the emotional depth of the story. These elements work together to make the film feel real and meaningful, allow the audience to connect with character and their struggles. The production process also show how teamwork plays a major role in filmmaking. A film is never created by one person alone. It involves director, producer, writers, actors, cinematographers, editors, and may other professional workers together. Each person has a specific specific role, and their combined effects bring story to the life. In the drama, this teamwork is reflected in the smooth storytelling, strong performance, and emotion impact of the film. Departments work in human when all departments work in honesty, the final result become more powerful and engaging. The release of the film is equal important because it determined how the audience experienced the movie. After its premiere at the DGA theater complex, the film entered the public space where audience could finally watch and judge it. The timing of the release, the location where it was show, and in the end the initial review all played a role in shaping its success. A well-planned release ensured that the film reached the right audience at the right time, increasing its chance of beginning and discuss. Marketing of the Marketing, on the other hand, it's what connects the film to audience before and after its release. The creative strategy used by A24, such as the unique newspaper advertisement is the Boston and the teaser trailer, helped build curiosity and excitement. These methods are just not about promoting the film, but about telling a part of the story is a different way. This type of marketing makes the audience feel involved and interested even before they watch the movie. Another important accept is how the film continued to live even after its release. Audience discussion, reviews, and social media conversation keep the film relate for a long time. When a movie like the drama deal with deep emotions themes, and it's the people minds, viewers thinks about the character, their choice, and the meaning of the story. The long lasting impact is a sign of successful filming, where the story goes beyond the screen and become part of the audience thoughts thoughts and conversation. Finally, the journey of the drama from production of the release marketing teaches the important lesson about the creativity and the effects a good film. The movie get a positive reviews the audience. That is why the movie get a remarkable experience. The critical response of the drama showed that the film received a mix of positive and average reviews from critics. On Rotten Tomatoes, about 79% of 154 critics give the film a positive reviews. This meaning that most criticize the film, especially its performance and unique storytelling style. The overall opinions also called the say that the movie deals with complex and difficult theme is a balanced way. It also praised the strong performance of Robert and Zindayan, calling them some of the best in their careers. This showed that even thought the story is challenging, the acting helped make the film powerful and engaging. On the other hand, Metacritic gave the film a score of 60 out of 100 based on the 46 criticized the film. The score indicates mixed or average reviews. This means that while some criticized liked the film, others felt it had weakness. A score likely this usually suggests that the film is not perfect but still has some strong qualities. It also shows that the movie may not appeal to everyone, especially because of its serious theme and emotional intensity. Different critics shared different opinion about the film. Some asked the performance and the film bold style. He maintained that the movie mixes tension with dark humor, which make it unique. However, it also said that the film feels uncomfortable at times and it's not easy to enjoy. This suggestion that the movie is designed to make the audience thinking deeply rather than simply contain theme. Another criticized G. Allen and San focus on the emotional side of the film. He appraised how the story explore and how characters react to difficult situations. He especially praised Zen Zendayan performance, said that she brings emotional depth to the story. They show that the film's strength lie in its character and their emotional journey. Pavel Wright for describes the film as which means people have very different opinion about it. Some may love it while other may not. He appreciated appreciated Robert performance, not the film winning to explore difficult and normally complex topic. However, he always maintained that some character could have been developed more deeply. They show that while film is ambitious, it may not fully safety every viewers. Another review by joke from especially Zendan, but criticized the screenplay. He felt that the movie got a remarkable positive response. This got a huge success. On the other hand, movie got a positive response. Also, with the drama movie, remarkable positive response. The drama is not a simple movie made only for entertainment. It is a film that the focus on human emotions, relationships, past mistake, and pathological struggle. This means that when someone watch this movie, they are not just watching a story, they are experiencing emotion that may feel very real and personal. The film slowly build tension and show how one trust can completely change people's lives. Because of this, it is the kind of movie that can stay in a person's mind even after its end. One of the most important question is, should you watch this movie? The answer depends on what kind of viewers you are. If you enjoy deep stories, emotional confidence, and realistic characters, then this movie is definitely worth a watching. However, if you prefer fast action, simple storytelling, or light entertainment, then the film may feel slow or heavy for you. The drama is made for viewers who like to think, analyze, and understand human behavior. It is about what happened next, but about why it happens and how people feel. This movie can have a strong emotional and effect on viewers. It shows that everyone has a past And sometimes the past is not perfect. Many people hide their mistake or regret it because they are afraid of beginning judged. When viewers watch Emma's story, they may start thinking about their own past decisions. This can create self reflection, which is a very powerful effect of storytelling. The film teaches that people can change. Emma had dark thoughts in her past, but she chose a better path. The message can give hope to viewers who feel guilty about their own mistake. It shows that your past does not control your future. You always have has a chance to become a better person. At the same time, the movie also show how society judged people. Even if someone changed, others may still see them as who they were before. This can make viewers think about how they judged others in real life. It encourages meaning, understanding of other people feeling instead of judging them quickly. One of the strongest effects of the film is how it changed the way viewers think about relationship. The story showed that love alone is not enough. Charlie and Emma love each other, but their relationship still breaks because of fear, lack of trust, and poor communication. That is why the movie get a remarkable positive response on the huge success. Everyone discussed this moment. In short, the drama is a movie that goes beyond simple storytelling. It is a mix of emotional tension, normal lesson, and ins- insight. It is designed to make viewers feel, think, and understand human nature deeply. Watch it can leave a lasting impression and inspire reflection about life, relationship, and professional growth. The drama show how past mistake and secret can affect a person's life and relationship. Charles and Emma, the main character, have to deal with trust from their past, and these trust create tension and in their relationship. This part teach viewers that everyone has a past, and sometimes people hide their mistake because they are afraid to bring judge. And also be the film also explore which meaning understand other people feeling. Viewers see how characters react to each other mistake and struggles. For example, Rachel, the maid of humor, initially react to Emma confusion, but later tries to understand her feeling. This show that real life is complex and people often need time to understand each other. Watching such interaction can teach viewers to be more patient and understanding in their own lives. Another important lesson is about personal growth and second chance. Iman's past was dark, but she chose a better path by advocating for gun control and changing her life. Charlie also learns to forgive and understand. The movie show that even after making serious mistake, people can grow, learn, and become better. This is us inspire viewer to reflect on their own life and realize they can also they also make positive change. Finally, the movie creates a deep emotional connection with the audience. The struggle of characters, their regards, and their attempts to fix mistake make viewers think deeply about their own action and relationship. It is not just a story to watch, but a story to feel and learn from. Watching the drama can leave a lasting impression, helping viewers think about honesty, empathy, and professional growth in their own life. If you want it continue also be movie with your feelings. The drama goes deeper into the impact on the viewer. The film show how secret guilt and past action affect not only the character relationship but also their own mental health. For example, Charlie feel stressed and confused after learning about Emma past, which make him question his love and trust. Viewers can relate to his because everyone sometimes struggles with trust, guilt, and regards. Watch the movie encourages people to reflect on their own emotions and how they handle difficult situations. The film also highlights how fear of judgment can affect people. Discussion Ima hid her past for hide her past for years because she feared what others would think. This part of the story teaches viewers that hiding important trust can make life more complicated. It also shows that sharing your feeling honestly, even if it is difficult, you can help resolve conflict and build stronger relationship. Another important lesson is about moral choice and responsibility. The movie show that even small action can have big consequences. Consequence. For example, Emma chose to adorn and her dark plan and help other instead of courage and moral responsibility. Viewers can learn that taking responsibility for one's action and trying to make positive change can improve their lives and their lives of other. Also be the movie get a remarkable positive response, self-reaction and personal growth. The movie encourages viewers to think what their own past mistake and choice. It shows that no one is perfect and everyone has moments they get mistaken past. However, growth is possible when people face their past, learn from it and make better decisions. Watch the drama can inspire viewers to become more thoughtful and careful about their action both in relationship and in a daily life. The drama focus on life lesson and emotional healing. What viewers can take from the film. The movie show that facing the true, no matter how difficult, is important for personal growth. For example, Emma confused about her past mistake is shocking for her friend, and but it is a step toward honesty and self accept. This teaches viewers that beginning thoughtful and overwhelming up to past action is a necessary step is resolving conflict and building strong relationship. The film also show how empathy and understanding can heal emotional wounds. Character react differently to Emma past. Some are angry, some confused, and some try to understand. Watching this can help viewers learn that people react differently and patience and empathy are needed when dealing with sensitive situation. It encourages the audience to think about how they respond to others in real life, making them more compositive and considerate. Another major lesson is about forgiveness and second chance. Charlie and Emma story show that even after mistake, people can rebuild trust and love if they are willing to forgive and grow together. The moral movie get a remarkable positive response. Is a huge success on the multiple performance, and also with the drama movie get a remarkable positive response. This is also be focused on the other hand. This is the physical content of the maintenance of the movie. The drama focus on the long-term impact and a moral lesson that viewer can take from the story. The movie teaches that life is complex and people make mistakes, sometimes serious ones. Mima past show that even dark thought or harmful plan do not define a person forever. What matter is the choice made after realizing those mistakes. This can inspire viewers to reflect on their own life and understand that change is always possible, no matter how difficult that how difficult the past. And also with the movie get a remarkable positive response of the platform. The drama movie maybe get a positive response, get a user drama has a high potential. The drama has a high potential to perform well on OTT platform streaming service because it is a thoughtful, emotional and character driven story. While its theatrical box office may be moderate due to its serious theme, streaming allow viewers to watch at their own pace, pause, reflect and fully understand the emotional and moral lesson. Films like this often do very well online because viewers can discuss the story, shares it with friends, and rewatch important scene. OTT platform also help the movie reach a global audience beyond just theater goers. In the United States, people from different countries can access it easily, which increase its popularity. Sign the film has strong performance by Robert and Zayan, as well as the story that explore deep human emotions and moral dilemmas. It is likely to gain word of mouth recognition. Positive reviews and social media discussing can make more viewers curious to watch the online movie. The movie budget was 28 million. This is moderate of Hollywood production. While it may not be a blockbuster hit in theaters, its meaningful story make it perfect for streaming success on OTT. The film can attract audience who enjoy character-driven drama, tension, emotional storytelling. It may also become a long-term favorite for viewers who want to analyze the story and relate to their own life experience. In short, the drama is officially that benefit from OTT model because it allow reflection, repeated viewing and discussing things that enhance the impact of the story for viewers who deep thought proving movies streaming platform make it sure in, it enjoy and understand all the stable lesson about life relationship trust and professional growth. The movie get a remarkable positive response. On the other hand, the drama some streaming platform already are perfect for a film like drama because the story of emotional, thoughtful, layered, unlikely action movies or comedies that rely on quick entertainment. The film asks viewers to slow down and think. On OTT. People can pause, reflect, even rewatch important scene, which helps them fully understand the characters' feeling and moral struggles. For example, scenes showing Emma past or Charlie emotional breakdown can be watched carefully, giving to audience to time process the story. This make the movie more meaningful. What if were only seen at theaters? OTT also allow to movie to reach a worldwide audience globally. People from different countries, backgrounds, and age can watch the film on their device. Sign the story deals with universal theme love, trust, mistake, forgiveness, and personal growth. It can connect with a broad audience. Social media also play a role. Viewers often discuss film online, sharing thought and interpretation. This help movie like the drama gain popularity even if theaters sale are moderate. Also, movie get a remarkable positive response. This is a huge success of any film like the drama movie, and also be the movie get a positive score. The film encourages personal growth, awareness and emotional intelligence, making it a thoughtful and rewarding viewing experience on OTT. This impact is stronger because viewers can watch it at their own pace and watch it at their own pace and truly engage with the story. So please like my video, subscribe my YouTube channel for upcoming and released Hollywood movies, explanation, story, production details, everything. Like my video, subscribe my YouTube channel. In this video, I will fully explain the drama, full movie storyline, movie production, releasing, reception, movie criticize the reviews, and you can watch this movie, yes or not, everything about this movie. I use images and clips in this video due to YouTube fair purpose policy. I use these clips to review movie for movie fans. I am not owner of these clips. The all the content the respective owner, all the credit give to the respective owner. Thanks for watching. This is end. Goodbye. Take care.